Did the leadership minor help you in that application interview process at all?
Absolutely, it absolutely did. Once I had got accepted on paper, they wanted to bring me in for the interview. So I went to Knoxville for my interview at UT Medical Center on the orthopedic trauma surgery unit, working in orthopedics and being a nurse assistant alongside orthopedic techs. And the nurse manager, who's the hiring manager for that unit, brought me in for the interview, and she's overlooking my resume. And, at the top of your resume, it's usually the first thing, it's your name and then education. And so it said biology major, pre-med, leadership studies minor. And so she's like, leadership studies minor? I've never heard of that. What's that about? And I'm like, funny you should ask, because I just had so much to talk about. And so I just said, well, it's about leadership, and I just started going into everything that we went over in several of the different courses and things that we learned, and Stephen Covey and John Maxwell. And by the end of that interview, she was taking notes. She was like, who is that, Stephen Covey? How do you spell that? C-O-V-E, John Maxwell. And what's the name of that book? 7 Habits of... And she was taking notes and asking me questions. And it was just funny. It turned in from her interviewing me for the job to me telling her information about being a leader. And literally, she was just taking notes all through our interview, and it turned into me teaching her what I had learned through my leadership studies minor. And she had said, oh my goodness, I've never done this before, but you have the job. You absolutely have the job. You can bring so much to us, and we have a unit council, and you need to be a part of that. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you came in. Going into leadership minor, I thought, well, I already see myself as a leader. Why do I need to take classes on becoming a leader when I already see myself as a pretty good leader? Oh, I was kind of wrong. I still saw myself as a leader, but I gained so much on how to enhance that, and how there's no right or wrong way to leadership. And I guess right or wrong styles of leadership. There can be different styles, and your style can flex to, I guess, benefit your followers, versus expecting your followers to flex to, benefit you and your specific leadership styles. And so I learned how to be a better leader and what a leader truly is, and the theories of leadership. So it proved me wrong. I realized, wow. I knew that I was taking a lot out of it once I got through it, but never would I have imagined that this is so relative to my field that I'm going into. And honestly, I believe that any field that anyone's going to go into, whether it be healthcare, whether it be business or something else, education, that leadership studies minor is going to benefit you one way or another. Absolutely, and it did for me.